welcome to Road Dog, starring Robert Thompson, Jonathan Tomashefsky, and Angelo Bowers. Are you having a good time, Angelo?
Oh, dear Lord, I'm so excited to be here.
God, I wish he was alive. This is turning into Weekend at Bernie's. You know, we can get a pillow like cut out like of him. You know, like those people that do like the actual like it's shaped like a person too. It's so creepy,
dude. They do that, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm asking his mom, I'm like, can I get one of his flannels real quick? Like I decorated my house. Like my kids are like, can we hang out with Uncle Angelo? I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God,
they're like, John's lost his mind. What? I miss my dead friend. Is that so fucking weird? I'm yearning. I'm in the fetal position most nights. I just miss him.
Dude, you know what's odd is with AI stuff, like people can do anything. Disney, think about all the Star Wars
I don't
stuff.
like it. It creeps me out.
Like Mark Hamill, I think all of his dialogue in when he made appearances in the Boba Fett show,
yeah,
it was like just AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
because they did like a younger version of him or what? I haven't seen the Boba Fett show.
They took like just clips from like all the dialogue. He's done 4 Star Wars movies when he was younger.
Yeah.
And just like made dialogue out of that.
I mean, I think that's awesome creatively that they can figure that out. It's still weird. I'm still like an old person that's like crossing over into that world. Like I wasn't born into it. So it's very weird to be like, they're doing the technology. I just hope they cure cancer and do like important things with all this tech. Not just be like, dude, we found ways to like track you more and like sell you things. And you're like, thanks. You know, that's what it feels like.
Yes, it does.
You're like, are you guys going to cure cancer? Like, we're just making it so you can click on people's genes in the movies they're watching and buy them right there. You're like, what about the cancer? Are you going to cure that? Like, yes, we're working on that. You know,
dude. Well, you know what?
We're working on paying actors less. You're like, how about like?
I mean, true. Have you seen that Disney movie where it was like a made-for-TV movie and they used CG audience members? It is so disturbing.
Is it new?
It was a couple years ago, last year maybe.
Like, you know, people are like when you bring up like Catholics, like they don't like it when you bring up all the awful stuff that the Catholic Church has done through history and still doing, and they like don't like it. That's how I'm with Disney. I'm just like, don't say bad stuff about my religion, man. Like it bums me out. Well, I mean, you can. I'm not telling you not to. Please don't. And this guy would, totally. And I'm sure one of our mutual best friends, Kamel, is working on a documentary about it right now. But it hurts me to even be like, did you see what Disney did? Like, please say it was something good. I freaking love Disney. I hate to find out that like, are our Disney churches as dangerous as the Catholic Church? Like, oh God, it would bum me out.
That's good.
You find out like Walt Disney was going to P. Diddy freak-offs.
Oh, I mean, what would that be?
They were alive during the same time period. I don't think they were. I don't know much.
Well, Diddy maybe. No, probably not. Diddy was like a year old maybe when he died.
I changed his name now. It's Diddy not.
Oh, dude, I love it.
That's stupid. That's a dad joke. It's not my fault. You have a couple kids. Every joke you say is a dad joke. God darn it.
We know the freak-offs are fascinating though, and they're a sensation. We did a little quiz on it in the last episode.
Wait, did we?
Well, parties, and we could not talk about a Diddy party, as the folks say. But you know what I saw the other day? I was looking at all these houses that are starting to do them up for Halloween.
Ooh, real estate talk. You were looking at some houses, huh?
Yeah, dude. And so these houses had fun little skeletons and all sorts of ghouls abound. Yeah. But there was a...
brings the value up during this time of year, by the way.
Yeah. I couldn't help but notice there was hands like on a window. It said, help me. And it looked like, someone getting attacked.
Yeah, like, it's gone from spooky to like torture porn. Where you're like, that's not my idea of Halloween.
Well, I was like, dude, they're really on it this year because it's totally like a freak off, like Justin Bieber or someone trying to flee. It was very on point, topical stuff.
Speaking of which, on point topical, it's funny that you mentioned all this stuff. And I was like, we did a quiz on that last week because I've got a P. Diddy related quiz this week.
Really?
That I did, yeah. And I don't think we went over the stuff that was... I think this is its own thing, but
I'm so excited.
What's yours? Is yours a P. Diddy related quiz?
No.
What's your quiz?
Well, my quiz is on Disney animatronics.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to the juicy quiz now. In each episode, we've been quizzing each other lately. It's real fun. We do.
Who are you talking to? I know that we've been quizzing each other.
Them? To those people, whoever that is.
Oh, if you're just tuning in and you've never seen us or heard of us before.
Right.
Go on.
Yeah, yes. To those folks. Well, we do a little quiz here where me and John, we quiz each other on everything from P. Diddy freak-offs to the Mormon pornographer, an orgasmo. No, I don't know. That would be fun.
Dude,
maybe someday.
Dude, an orgasmo? Oh, dude, I bet our audience would enjoy that.
I hope so. That's a great film. But yeah, let's get to your quiz, dude. I'm going to be the one in the thinking chair and John's going to be the one trying to
put on your thinking cap.
Where is my thinking cap?
Your mushroom thinking cap.
I've got it right here.
Where is it? No. All right.
Oh yeah, we got to tally these hoes.
Oh, okay,
I'll do it on my hand.
I'll do it on here. I'll do it on a notepad.
I'll do it with my mustache.
Okay. Trivia questions about Sean P. Diddy Combs' scandal. Question number uno. What is the primary charge that Sean Diddy Combs is currently facing in his federal trial?
Ooh. Well, it seems like there's a lot of things going on there. I mean, I know that there's a big video that went viral of him beating his ex-wife in an elevator, but when people wanted him to get it for that, but that's not what he's getting it for.
God, what kind of man beats his ex-wife? It's not even your wife. Am I right, folks? No, seriously, that's
they were
crazy.
together, I think.
I heard he was like kicking. Is it his ex-wife? I heard there was like video of him kicking a woman. And you're like, he was kicking a chick? Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, it takes two to tango. Let's be fair. But there's no excuse.
Yeah.
I'm riffing, obviously.
Do you think he was wearing the same, like, dancing shoes? Like,
I don't know what his outfits are like, actually.
It seems like they wear outfits. They wear, like, different, like, kind of crazy outfits. Like,
I can't tell me the last time I watched it, but in my mind, I just see a black guy in a zoot suit. Is that what he wears? Does he wear hammer pants and like blazers?
He does wear blazers.
What does he wear?
Like
apparently he wears nothing in a lot of the time, right? He
just
walks around with like a rape stick, which is what we call those men that break the law, what we call their penises.
Well, okay, I would say, is it human trafficking?
Yeah, trafficking.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought he was like dealing with prostitutes or whatever. Like, sex trafficking is like, oh, he's like in on some crazy stuff. And then
Boy, what about the traffic over there in the 405? Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, the 110 at 3 in the afternoon? Don't let it's gonna diddy you. Okay, you want to pour some baby oil on it to get that traffic moving faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how you doing?
Human trafficking.
There's a cat hair on this. Okay, it was sex trafficking, and what else? There's two things that he's facing for in a federal trial, which is federal.
Gosh, wow. Human trafficking.
There's one other thing.
Going to a federal trial.
It's a 2-pointer if you get it right.
Oh boy, sexual misconduct.
No, it's actually not like related to sex, but it's the kind of thing that you hear all the time. It's close. You hear it. Laundering is like a form of this. This is bigger. This laundering's underneath this. God, there's cat hair all over this thing.
Oh, really? There's something with this company.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I got a couple more seconds before our viewers go. Just give him the fucking answer, John.
I don't know.
Racketeering.
Oh, duh.
Okay, describe racketeering. Let's see if you can get the point for that. So you got 1 point already for trafficking.
Racketeering. They play racquetball and do stuff under the table.
I thought you were going to go with rocketeering. I was like, Robert's going to go with the Rocketeer. They wear brown leather jackets that button up on the side, and they go after hot air balloons.
Isn't racketeering like? Isn't that a form of that of laundering?
Yeah, laundering is it's fraud. It's like it's basically when you do illegal stuff so that you can profit. So they can throw racketeering. I think I'm not a lawyer. You know.
Yeah.
We did the Greg.
Well, obviously, with what I'm wearing and how I look right now, I'm not either.
Yeah, you'd get more in trouble for wacketeering.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so you got 1 point. This is like not a fun question, but it was just something that I was able to get the AI to come up with the data I gave it. How many civil lawsuits have been filed against Sean P. Diddy Puffy Combs for assault and abuse?
I thought it was like 200.
Right. This one says 12 civil lawsuits, but I don't know. Where's he being held in jail?
In New York?
Yeah. You know a lot, dude. It's Brooklyn, but I'll still give you the point.
Brooklyn, New York over there.
Brooklyn, he's having a couple bagels. The water's better, so the bagels taste better.
He's dodging the trolley dodges over there.
Yeah, dude. What term did Puffy allegedly refer to for these parties? What did he call them?
Freak-offs.
That's right. You got that one too. That was easy, but it was still like it's fun to put a couple easy ones in here, right?
Well, yeah, because sometimes it could be something else. You might think it's that, and then
yeah,
if it seems too obvious.
Freak-ons,
dude.
It seems like it's honestly like a name like Freak-off. Like they have this like celebrity list of the people that win. It's like if you told me I was getting invited to a Freak-off and I was single, and there's going to be a bunch of chicks there, like I wouldn't know it was a bad thing. Freak-off sounds like a fun thing. It sounds like they're playing like the music that like a DJ plays at like a bar mitzvah or a wedding.
Yeah.
Wait, like Whitney Houston's gonna be like blasting over the speaker. I want to dance with somebody. You're like smoking a joint, like eating sushi with like other like famous people. Like it doesn't sound like it's a bad thing. Freak-off.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's literally raping a bunch of people and dominating them and
these are mansions too.
people.
So when these like when celebrities like I didn't know that was going on. It's like it's at a mansion.
Yeah. You
Like there's a lot of rooms, dude. You ever been to a place with a lot of rooms?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on in all the rooms.
That's true. Yeah. I feel like though some of it would seep out. Like you'd see like the bear giving a blowjob. You know what I mean? Like him in the bear, shining bear outfit blowing.
Is that a
dude.
Shining reference?
Yes. Halloween.
But like if you and I went to a party right now and like someone in a bear costume was giving someone a blowjob, if they weren't like obviously being raped, you'd just be like, yeah, dude, this is kinky. Like I would stick around more. I'd be like, yeah, a bear sucking someone's dick. And I drank a lot of coffee, so I'm up late and like you're just excited to like watch this thing. And like you're like, God, my friends, they know how to throw a freak off. I didn't even know what they were before going to them, but they really know how to throw a freak off. You don't know till like this comes out like, what was going on in bedroom number 3, motherfucker?
Yeah, true. You know, there's no contract to like know everything either, right? I mean,
yeah, it's not on an island where you're like, this is on an island.
Yeah.
This guy's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's your first sign is when it's on an island.
Yeah.
This is at a fucking house in the Hollywood Hills. You're like, yeah, people are fucking and sucking everywhere in every fucking room.
Do you think Dr.
That's what people do when they're fucking rich and bored. We can fucking suck and we don't have to worry about like waking up early and paying our mortgage. No.
Do you think the island of Dr. Moreau, the guy, that movie where he had all the freaks, like the little people and all the freakos.
That's where it goes.
Do you think they had freak offs on Dr. Moreau? Like he had to have one of those guys with 3 hands jerk him off, right? I mean, come on.
You think Sean P. Puffy Diddy Combs was into like 3-handed jerk offs?
Oh, dude, I'm bet.
The weird stuff that you'd be into if you were just like bored with like the meat and potatoes lifestyle that the middle class does.
Well, you see him throw fits in those videos that keep popping up where he's like, I want it now. I get everything I want. And he slams the phone.
Dude, I've worked with and for people, and it's usually men that are used to just getting whatever they want. And I called it a mantrum. A tantrum for a man. Like I would just be like, oh, he's having a mantrum right now. Like the guy makes fucking $50,000 a week.
Yeah.
And is having a tantrum. And it's easy from, I'm not trying to give them excuses, but it's easy from our position to be like, dude, can't you just chill? Like you can go to Sugarfish 3 times a day. Yeah. Eat as much sushi as you want and get into a very comfortable car that will drive you around. What else do you want? But it's like, no matter how good you've got it, if you're a person, I think you become dependent on like, I don't want to feel the discomfort of not getting what I want right now. You know, like it just happens. Yeah. And that's what I would say if I was P. Diddy's lawyer. Yeah. And they'd be like, but he raped a bunch of people. I'd be like, oh, I'm not saying that was good. I was just saying like, you give him the death penalty, but like also like, don't judge him. Just give him the death penalty, because you have to. But like, he was just being, every day's a freak off inside poor Diddy's head. This is why Jews are lawyers, right? Because we do that. Your Honor, people of the jury, people of this country, the good human beings, may I, what do they do? Appeal to you, ma'am. This guy sitting right here, he just gets frustrated when he doesn't get what he wants. We all know how that feels, right? I rest my case.
Thank you, Mr. Johnny Cockring.
Johnny Cockring. I used to say that when that happened. Hey, we got a quiz we got to do, dude. Okay. You turn this conversation. I guess I turn it into a freak offs.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the freak offs. Okay. It's very topical.
Who filed a lawsuit against Combs accusing him of distributing revenge porn after drugging her after a date in 1991. Imagine being that rich and successful and drugging people. I guess Cosby did the same thing, but you're just like, don't people just fuck you anyways because you're rich and successful?
Yeah. What's with the like...
And isn't drugging sex the worst sex? Yeah. You're like, everyone complains like, that chick's so hot, she doesn't have to do anything. Yeah. This sex is awful because the chick's not working for it. And then this guy's drugging her. It's like, oh, is the sex action packed? She's fucking asleep, you asshole. It just seems like so weird that they do that.
Yeah,
you're picking her up for the date in a Bentley. You're probably just gonna get laid if you just act nice. But maybe that's the thing that he's like, I don't like acting nice. I don't want to act nice. I want to drug people. And you're like, okay, but like, yeah, you shouldn't drug people, man. That's what I want. And I do whatever I want. Like, I don't know. This is like a really stupid conversation about humanity. But it's the same thing with Cosby. You're like, couldn't Cosby just get pussy by being like, come on, what'd you think out there on that show that they named after me? Hey, you mind if we want to take a shower? Like, I feel like that would have worked many times.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've
never had drugs, and you could still be like, hey, baby, like, what are you doing after this?
Well, because these guys, it
works a lot of times.
Yeah.
What do they need? 100% batting average?
I know, dude.
The only way you can. They're all having like a rich guy, like pervert, fucking like rapist conversation. Like, the only way you can have 100% success with women, you got to put something in a drink. And the other guy's like, that makes perfect sense. Like,
who the fuck is dude. Well, because to me, like, I can't get excited about anything that isn't mutual. Like, it doesn't feel good. It's like, what the fuck? Don't you want to?
That's why you're not successful.
All systems go.
That's why you're not successful. I know.
You want a green light, dude.
I know.
And then you get a boner. Like, fuck yeah. But no, to them, it's not enough. It's like they have to fucking. It's got to be. They have to like change the universe to where like no means yeah. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Man, I would just want to fly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if I could
I
change the
know.
universe, I'd be like, can I just like fly around? But
Yeah.
I guess if you're flying around, you're like, nah, my balls are getting so heavy.
Well, yeah. Why doesn't he take that?
But wouldn't
energy
that charm women too? Yeah. Maybe they just don't. Maybe they're so exhausted from being these celebrities that are trying to please everyone that they're not turned on by. God, we're really trying to break down the psychology of these rapists here, and we're just trying to do a comedy podcast. What the fuck's the matter with us?
I know,
Okay,
yeah.
who filed this lawsuit about him with revenge porn after drugging her in 1991?
I don't know.
The name is Joy Dickerson. I don't know if that was his ex-wife or what.
Well, it sounds like that's what he's up to these days because he likes dicks and he's having joy being a monster. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, God, this
You're
is
not getting a point for that one. What is Combs' legal stance on all the federal charges and lawsuits brought against him?
Wait, repeat the question.
No, I can't.
Oh,
I'm just joking. Okay. What are Combs' legal stance on all federal charges that were brought against him? Well, like, what has he pleaded?
Oh, not guilty.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, it's all a bunch of videos too. It's like, he must have so much money that the lawyers are like, trust me, if we do it this way, we've been able to do it this way before. Well, you know what I mean? Like, they have game plans.
Oh my God.
But it's so funny that you would go to court and be like, not guilty. And you're like, are you sure? Like, this video of him kicking the chick doesn't mean he's a rapist. The chick said he raped her. That's just hearsay or whatever. He said, she said.
I know.
This is the Limp Bizkit defense. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit, Your Honor.
To quote Frederick Durst. Dude, I wonder though, like.
Frederick Durst.
I do. It does blow my mind.
He was an abolitionist.
It is wild though. That is wild that there is a lot of footage out there. And this is hilarious. This weekend, a friend of mine was showing me what he thought was leaked footage of audio of the rapper Bad Bunny getting pounded by P. Diddy. And there's all this like just AI weird fake stuff floating around. So all this is like,
You can't even tell it's real.
yeah, no, I don't.
That's the
It
news
sounds
nowadays
like,
anyways.
yeah. It's like, what is this? Like,
And they're trying to get ahead of it. And I've talked to a few people. There was a chick that was she was at a show I did in Huntington Beach, and she's super into tech and all that stuff. And her and her buddy and me had this like 3-person, like weird person conversation afterward, like talking about tech and AI and Bitcoin and all this trippy shit. And she was saying that like they're putting in place these things to like be able to tell what's AI and be able to protect. But I was like, I just to be contrarian because I naturally am, I was just like, yeah, but then how do you ever trust that like that thing's real? Or that not even that the government or the people that are the companies that are trying to put these things in place that are trying to do something mischievous? How do you know that they're not also being duped? Like AI is like just writing around that, being like, see, it's real because of this. And you're like, how do you know that like AI is not writing the code faster?
we have an AI that is keeping track of the AI.
Yeah, and we trust that AI. Yeah, it's like having a couple pit bulls on leashes. Like, it's going to eat your baby, but it'll also protect your baby.
But who's keeping track of that AI is T.I., the rapper.
No, he's actually the answer to the next question is who is keeping track of...
Okay, what is the next question? This P. Diddy quiz.
These are fun. These are celebrity names now. Which famous actor attended his iconic white parties?
Ashton Kutcher.
The answer, well, this one was Leonardo DiCaprio, but that might have been one of the ones because I know Ashton Kutcher came up in a bunch of this stuff.
Ah, shucks.
It's okay.
Regis Philbin.
Because it said, here's another question I'm going to give it to you right now. It's which former punk star became close friends with Sean Diddy Combs through their MTV collaborations? And that's Ashton Kutcher. So he's probably at the white parties. Is that just for white actors?
Yeah.
Because it was like Leonardo DiCaprio and Ashton Kutcher both came up right now. I was like, so not only is he a rapist, he's also a racist? Okay, lock him up, right?
Yeah, man.
You know, people get like more mad if someone's racist than if they're just like evil in all these other ways.
Oh, do they have chocolate Sundays at these shows? Do they have mayonnaise
He was
Mondays?
a murderer. It's like, yeah, that's fucked up, man. He was racist. They're like, kill that motherfucker. Death penalty. You're like, is that worse than being a murderer? They're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's the world we live in.
Sorry, I tried to shoehorn a mayonnaise Monday joke.
I heard it. I just needed to plow through this because we got so many more questions.
All right,
you're doing
Tony
good with, let's just do a roundup of how many points. You're at 3 points right now, Robert. You're doing good.
All right.
Which reality TV star described one of the Combs Las Vegas parties by saying, quote, half the people were naked?
One of the Kardashians.
How did you know that?
Kourtney
That's
Kardashian.
true. Wow, you are a real, as I used to tell Angelo, you're really sucking all that culture cum.
Wow.
Okay. What pop diva is known to have attended several of Combs' parties? This is a diva.
A diva.
So that narrows it down to a woman or a gay man.
Ellen DeGeneres. No, that was a joke answer.
The white parties.
But yeah, Ellen DeGeneres has been to the parties.
I'm sure he was in charge of the parties.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres, man. I'm sure he was in charge of those parties.
Okay, J-Lo?
Which celebrity powered? Huh?
J-Lo. His ex-wife or lady, wife, person.
She might have been because she was his ex-wife. But this one is the one that makes me so far the most bummed because it's a husband and wife team. They're a power couple.
Oh, wait.
And the husband has always been such a cool, like, inspirational dude, crazy rapper, so talented.
Oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I would be bummed to find. I mean, again, these are just, you're just going to parties because that's what you do. Like, I think what people outside of the entertainment industry don't realize is like, you don't always know what these people are up to. And you just assume because people are so charming in Hollywood, you find out later that P. Diddy was a rapist. Maybe you heard rumors. I don't know. But like, you go to the party because you get invited to like a crazy party. Like it's where you sign the deal or meet somebody or, some people need to have like that story that they lived the romantic Hollywood entertainment life. And so I'm just hoping that Jay-Z didn't do anything naughty because it's Jay-Z, man. It'll be a bummer. I have to delete all those motivational videos from YouTube in my watch later list. I have the Gray album. It's a great Jay-Z mashup of Beatles and Jay-Z that someone did that's like phenomenal.
Oh,
One of the
yeah.
best fucking hip-hop albums ever. And I'm like, man, like I don't have to delete any P. Diddy. I don't have a single fucking P. Diddy song on anything that I own. So I'm like, oh yeah, that guy's a rapist. Like lock him up. I don't care. Obviously Michael Jackson's a challenge. You're like, fuck dude, I love Michael Jackson. If Jay-Z, I mean, this is turning into a real sad episode. Thanks for consoling me. You're just staring at me like I'm in a fucking zoo.
No, I'm listening.
Which socialite and media personality was often spotted at Combs parties during the 2000s?
It's a she. I'm giving you a hint.
Ellen DeGeneres. What's socialite?
It's a she.
Well, she's not she.
I sided with Ellen so much through all the controversies because I fucking love Dory. Like from Finding Nemo. And I'm like, you're not taking Dory away from me. You're not changing the way I view Finding Nemo. And then Greg Fitzsimmons is on like interviews and he's like, well, I can't say it with his like gap teeth. He's like, I can't say it, but working for her was hell. Or like, whatever the fuck he says, and you're like, oh man, like I trust Greg Fitzsimmons over every tabloid and anything that comes out of Ellen's mouth. I'm like, fuck man, she wasn't cool. Bums me the fuck out.
Okay.
Not that I'm not sending you my writer's package. She's getting another show. Guaranteed. She just had a hit Netflix special. Ellen, I'm coming for you, girl, in a good way.
Well, she's retired.
Mr. DeGeneres, can I please work for you? Mr. DeGeneres. I used to like when you used to play piano, John Tesh.
Oh, dude. Yes.
It's a really bad...
Ellen trivia.
Mr. DeGeneres, you were great as one of the family members in Royal Tenenbaum.
Oh.
I loved you in Life Aquatic.
You were great.
The helicopter scene was phenomenal.
And Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dave's
Wedding
nice
Crashers.
Jokes. Yeah.
Wedding Crashers. I love you in Wedding Crashers, Mr. DeGeneres.
Dude, Mr. DeGeneres is a great name. Mr. DeGeneres.
Is it? That's the code name to get into my freak off.
Oh, dude.
At the door, I'd be like, who goes there? I'd be like, Mr. DeGeneres. Oh, welcome, sir. That's my Alfred, my butler.
Welcome. I don't know. Okay, let me think. Ellen DeGeneres was completely a joke.
It was Paris Hilton. You got that one wrong.
Okay, fudge.
It's pretty crazy though. Paris Hilton, right?
Yeah. Well, not really.
Here's another one. I'm going to give you another. This is another fun one. Another female celebrity.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have an answer, sir?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you the next two. Sarah Jessica Parker, Usher.
Oh, yeah. Sarah Jessica Parker. That's so
Sarah
crazy.
Jessica Parker, dude.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I thought her and Matthew Broderick were like just total squares.
Yeah.
But maybe like every now and then, like square people are like, I got to go to this freak off. It's kind of a work thing, honey. You know what I mean? It's industry. It's how we do it. I got to go to this freak off.
Damn, imagine if that's the party you're going to like escape your, because they were married for this whole time, right? Sarah Jessica.
For a long time.
Yeah,
I like how I choked up. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get, that's my autism, just trying to speak too fast.
You mentioned this before. Who's the famous ex-girlfriend of Sean Diddy Combs that was also present at the nightclub shooting in 1999?
J-Lo.
Jello. That makes me think of Chris Rock. All right, dude, you got 4 points. So you're at 4.
Good. That's great. That's better than flunking like I did the last two, I think.
Yeah, dude, that was embarrassing how bad you did. I'm joking, dude. I don't know any of this stuff. You knew actually quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay, well, so good. So you all right, now it's my turn.
Oh, yes. So now we're going to quiz Johnny here.
This episode is sponsored by Quiznos. I'm just joking.
I wish Quiznos was still around, like them free
Did they fully close out?
I don't know. I actually want to do the research.
They were better than Subway, but dude, Jersey Mike's and freaking Jimmy John's is the freaking best.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
Right?
I had 3 on the way here.
Nice, dude. You're making me hungry, Angelo and John.
Pretzels are making me thirsty.
Ad read incoming. And now a piece remains.
Yeah.
When a loved one passes on, whether it's an animal or a person, there's something that you want to do to remember that person, right? Or that being, that friend of yours, that loved one. Right, Robert?
See. Yes.
You want to remember them forever. How about you remember them with some art? Right, Robert?
Right. I mean, what better than art to remember the loved ones that are no longer here today?
And how would you do that? Would you send a rotting corpse through the U.S. mail to someone to make art out of the corpse?
No.
What would you do, Robert?
I'd burn the fucker. Sorry, I don't know. Is that what they do?
Our next sponsor is Cole Strange. People are strange when you're a lender. Cole Strange is great. What he'll do is he'll help you figure out how much money you can get loaned to you from a bank to purchase property. And then, if you don't pay the property back, Cole will personally show up to your house covered in peanut butter, and he will not be wearing pants. And he will let anything in your house, including children and animals, lick the peanut butter off him in front of all your neighbors until you pay up, sucker.
Suck my Zwick.
Thomas Zwick is a glass artist, and he is one of the best glass artists out there. He's known as the Todd Glass of glass artists. In his yes, that was funny. You son of a bitch. In his industry, he's one of the best, if not the best.
All right. Well, this next quiz is going to be all about something that I find very fascinating: Disney animatronics. Frankie Valli, the famous Jersey boy himself. Speaking of Jersey Mike's over there, Frankie Valli has been seen, and people are worried about him singing lately. He's 90 years old, and they keep spotting him. I was watching this footage. I think it's been out there for like a year, but just recently it's made the rounds, and he's had to actually talk about it. He looks like a Disney animatronic these days, and he's lip syncing. It's hilarious. You've got to. Have you seen it, John? It is fucking
that the quiz?
creepy.
Have I seen it, John? Is no going to get me a point?
Well, I wanted to set this up because it's hilarious. If you watch it, he's like, he looks like a robot. It's amazing. Everyone should check it out. Frankie Valli.
He's part of the Illuminati. That's why.
Well, he put out.
He's been dead forever, and he was initially made in a lab. He's part of the hurricane situation. If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, right now, the other hurricane?
Created the hurricane.
Whoa, that's going on, man.
Is there another hurricane right now?
There is.
Is there really?
Yeah, in the south.
Rocking like a bunch of hurricanes. They're man-made. You're like, yeah, that's what they've been talking about for a while.
Is that really a theory?
Oh, there's like a bunch of conspiracy. I was just talking with Lenoci last night, and we were talking about like some of our friends and their conspiracy theories. And we have a comic buddy that like moved to Florida and is super into conspiracies, and is smart, talented dude too. But like is like, and likes to tell you all these things that they consider facts about like why it's clearly like man-made. And you're like, okay.
Do you think he enjoys Publix? I love Publix. It's a store in Florida. You guys should check out those cookies. So check out Frankie Valli, the animatronic.
And then do this
Publix.
Quiz with us.
And we're going to do it. Yes.
If you're driving,
all right.
Take your eyes off the road and start, doing the quiz.
So yeah, for all you theme park people, this is fun. And for people that may not even think too much about theme parks, this will be some fun stuff. And we're going to see how John's beloved Disney animatronics, how much he knows about them. So let's go to question 1. Who was Disney's first realistic human animatronic? A, George Washington, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Walt Disney, or D, Thomas Edison?
The one that I know is Lincoln because I go to that on Main Street and I love it. But it could be, dude, it could be Edison. They were all part of that freaking, the Jew hating guys that founded everything in America. It could be, dude, it could totally have been Walt Disney. Jeez, man. I'm going to go with Lincoln because that's what my gut tells me because I love the what's the name of the show on Main Street that you go to?
Great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah, like I go to that and I love that. So I'm just going Lincoln.
Ding, 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 ding. You got that one
was
right.
right.
Correct. You are correct, Soy.
You are correct, sir. That's 1 point for me, and go on to the next one.
All righty.
What if I get them all right?
Dude, the actual correct answer was Cardi B, because AI has created a time machine where Disney animatronic people go back in time and they put Cardi B in there before. No, okay. All right, let's do this. I was trying to have fun. All right.
Doing great trying.
Well, thank you, sir. Question numero 2. What famous Disney ride originally had no dialogue, only animatronic scenes? A, It's a Small World. B, Jungle Cruise. C, Pirates of the Caribbean. Or D, The Haunted Mansion.
When you say I had no dialogue, meaning like nothing, like there was no music, or there just was no,
Nothing was being said on the ride over there.
like it would just be quiet, like going through a small world, and you're just like,
Yeah, see, I'm real stumping you right now,
it would be a
dude.
trip if Small World had no music, because the music is everything in Small World. And I just took my kids on it last time I was there, and it reminded me of going to Disneyland with my grandma and my grandpa.
How many folks would love to not have music on
Jungle
It's a Small
Cruise.
World?
Jungle Cruise.
All right, Jungle Cruise. Close, but no cigar.
Ah, so
Yeah, Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a fun fact on this. It was opened with it didn't open. It was originally it didn't have dialogue. No.
You just would go through it.
Yeah,
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Yeah, just saying yes, like no dialogue at all. It would be kind of unsettling.
Did P Diddy ever have like a freak off in that place? I feel like that's the kind of place you'd have a freak off.
Oh
there.
yeah, to close
Right?
it down and get some
Pay
swashbuckling
whatever
ass
Disney
eating.
permit fee Disney asks for, and that you get the whole thing to yourself, and you're just like the boat's going through just like it's baby oil instead of water.
Oh man,
Very buoyant.
Yeah, it is
All right, next
wild.
question.
Okay, now the next question on our Disney animatronic quiz is. Let's do this. Hold on, folks. 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. I lost it. Here we go. Uno wugu. All right. Which of these is one of Disney's largest animatronics, standing at 25 feet tall?
25 feet?
The A, the Dragon in Sleeping Beauty's castle. B, King Kong and Skull Island. D or C, the Yeti and Expedition Everest. Or D, the Ursula and the Little Mermaid ride.
Ursula is not 25 feet tall. It's a really good animatronic, but it's not 25 feet. It's probably 15 feet. The Yeti is at Disney World, so I can't tell you much about that.
And this is broad too, is Disney, all their parks. So
Yeah, because I don't know the Expedition Everest and what other Disney parks have you been to? Have you been to Tokyo?
no, I've only been to Disney
I should
World.
know that. Yeah,
Disney
I would know
World.
if you've been to Tokyo. I've been to Disney World when I was a little kid.
Yeah, and it wasn't
Where
there
did Kamal
yet.
go? Did he go to Disneyland
He's been
France
to
or did Tokyo?
Tokyo,
dude.
Yeah,
The combo of Disneyland and Japanese, if there's any kind of Japanese culture intermixed in that, I would fucking be so stoked.
Oh well,
Holy
the
shit.
second gate at Disney Tokyo
We could
is
GoFundMe
the best.
to send us to Japan to the Disney Little Tokyo.
Dude, what I love
Also
about
raising money for the life-size Ace Ventura.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, check it out. Dude, no, but the other park, I'm so passionate about this, I'm overriding any jokes. But this is the best theme. People rate it as the top. Is their second gate, Tokyo Disney Sea. It's amazing. It's like an island, and it's got like incredible H.G. Wells rides, like Journey to the Center of the Earth, the ride.
yeah.
And it's fucking amazing.
20,000
and it
leagues
immerses
under
you. And they have a Tower of Terror there that's in New York. Each land is a different port of call.
stop.
And one ride is underground,
gotta
underwater.
go. We
It's so
gotta go.
cool.
We gotta go.
Dude, it's the people rate as the best. And Kamel went there. So we should ask him.
Of course, Kamal went there. He probably had like
Yeah.
a Michelin like dinner inside the park and didn't finish it and goes like, I'm done. I'm stuffed. Okay.
All right. So which is the biggest animatronic?
What were
in
the
any
first
Disney
two?
ride?
The first one was like I don't think it's Ursula. I'm not going for that. I'm not going for a Yeti.
Or King Kong and Skull Island?
I've never even been to that one, but that's a guess that I might say. But 25 feet's huge, dude. Keep going.
Some of these
I'll give you another one.
answers are not correct on purpose. Like there may
Oh,
not
nice.
even
Okay,
be.
it's King Kong then.
No. Sorry. There's stuff to throw you off. You're not saying King Kong, or you are saying King Kong.
No, I'm not saying King Kong.
God damn it. Well, I just fucked up. Okay, so it's the Yeti, King Kong.
It is the Yeti?
You know, King Kong, the Yeti. I'm letting you do it one more time. Dragon and sleeping. No, yeah, maybe.
It's the dragon. It's the dragon. That's the only thing that could be 25 feet.
Well, close, but no cigar.
That's not my final answer. I'm just saying.
Fudge.
I'm thinking out loud as I'm working through it.
Well, now I don't know. I've eliminated 2 of the answers for you. Fuck.
I know, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and a good way to worm your way into this next one, dude.
Really good man.
Thank you. Gracias.
God, Ursula. I know that Ursula, Little Mermaid, is not that big. It can't be 25 feet. I just saw it. Like when we went to Disneyland, like, no.
Okay. I'm going to cancel any answer you have out because it's not fair, dude. You didn't know. No, I'm just kidding. It is fine. It's fine. Okay. Between Ursula or the Yeti, which 2? I'm not going to be a douche nozzle.
Ursula.
All right. It's okay. Good. It's the Yeti.
That's what I said.
Well, no.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. But dude, you know,
5-second funeral. I'm fine.
Yeah. But you know,
I took it hard. It was a hard hit, but I'm fine now.
No, it's fine. But you know, the Yeti, fun fact, that has not been in use properly since 2008.
Where is it at? Which
it's in Expedition Everest, which is like their answer to the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
In Disney World's Animal Kingdom. It's that amazing, huge mountain. Dude, it's the biggest man-made mountain in America.
I didn't know that.
Or the world. Yeah.
It's probably an ecological disaster. Thank you, Disney.
Well,
so we actually made a couple of special animals go extinct so we could make this fake mountain.
Well,
we dug the dirt up in a place where only that tree only grows. Okay.
But fun fact about this animatronic is...
There's more fun facts, Robert?
Yes. It used to operate properly and it was big and fucking menacing and scary, but now it just sits there with a strobe light on it to make it look like motion. It's done that for years, like literally the first year.
Don't they do it with ours out here too on the Matterhorn? I think there's a strobe light on that too.
No, they've got a working animatronic.
Okay.
He's like all crazy motion, which is like that guy, but he was kind of the first of like these crazy.
And they just turned it off one day. It was too expensive to move it, or
no? It's broken, and so what the problem is they would have to take out part of the mountain to like
take it out and repair it.
Yeah, it would fuck up the ride.
Wow.
It would be too big of a risk.
Interesting.
Kind of like how, you know, the People Mover, the former People Mover of Disneyland.
I miss the fucking People Mover.
Yeah.
I miss all the slow, just like stuff at Disneyland.
What was amazing?
The buckets, the People Mover, like stuff where you're just like, I'm just gonna like chill for a second.
And well, I mean,
miss that shit.
Well, also that aspect, but the fact that you could kind of peek in on rides was incredible.
Dude, there was a very...
From a perspective that you didn't have on the ride. Offs,
there was a very voyeur, very like eyes wide shut thing where you're like, oh, you guys are in line over there? How are you liking the line? What's it like? This is what God sees in Disneyland.
Yeah. Right. That is true. And they gave you that. But People Mover still exists in Florida. Anyways,
oh, it does? Okay. Good.
Yeah. So the Yeti's broken.
There's like a bunch of old Florida guys like just dying in the humidity like this on the People Mover, and they never get off, and they're like their bodies turn to skeletons, and people are like, dude, that's so cool. Look at that old guy there. It's like an old guy with like a golf outfit on, just like dead and skeleton. Like the People Mover is still there. It's actually a retirement plan for a lot of old Floridians. Okay.
Hey, this isn't a question, but you know what ride has a skull, a human skull on it in Disney parks?
Yes. All of them. You probably thought it was only one ride, but Indiana Jones has a real skull. Sleeping Beauty has a real skull. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
But it was donated by a hospital.
And that's really Johnny Depp that works in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Right? A lot of people don't know that fact about it, isn't it?
Very real.
You know, that's a free point for you.
Dude, well, awesome. How many phrases can the Mr. Potato Head animatronic in Toy Story Mania speak? A, 10, B, 15, C, 20, or D, 25?
25, D.
It was C, 20. So very close. Good, because it actually has...
I wasn't meant to win today.
No, I know, dude. You're doing good. You're doing gravy, dude.
No, I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to be light on my feet. It's fine.
Well, I love you so much. I hate to see it happen. All right, which Disney attraction showcases animatronics?
Welcome to Codependence. If John gets a little sad, Robert just tells him how much he loves him and brings him right back. He's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
Which Disney attraction showcases animatronics of U.S. presidents? A, Spaceship Earth. B, Hall of Presidents. C, Carousel of Progress. Or D, The American Adventure?
The president's one.
correct. You're correct, sir.
That one, I feel like you kind of gave it to me, but sometimes you have to just give your friend a point. Okay.
Well, dude, you know what I love about that ride?
No.
Is that they have all of the animatronics ever of all the presidents, even from George Washington to Joe Biden.
Yeah.
I would love, what I found real fun is that that Donald Trump animatronic was supposed to be Hillary Clinton.
Yep.
And they just slapped a Trump wig on it.
Yeah.
So now he can grab himself by the... I fit in a joke in there that I do in my act.
He does that on stage.
I do.
And I think you have to admit, I did not call you out on it initially.
Thank you. And I did do it in Robertland years ago as well.
I just looked at the camera. I said, let him do his little shtick. It keeps us all happy and safe. Just let him do his little shtick. And then you did it.
Well,
and then you admitted. Okay.
Thank you.
Next question. I'm catching up to you, dude. You had 4. I'm at 2.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Doesn't mean you should go easy on me, but I'm catching up.
What ride reused animatronics from the short-lived California Adventure ride, Superstar Limo? A, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
God, I love that ride. That is like my favorite ride right now.
It's the best.
It scared my son, but it's also the best fucking ride.
It's the best because it's bringing Disney back to Disneyland.
Dude, it's the best ride. If you haven't been to Disneyland in a while, you go to Toontown, get on that ride. It's freaking awesome. It's always broken. Cool. Every time you go there, you go to check in and they're like, it's down right now. It happens every time. But it's
amazing.
Badass.
It's the first Mickey ride ever. That's Mickey's ride because Walt Disney didn't want to put out a Mickey ride and have it suck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he didn't want to put out a ride of their titular character.
Like the letdown would be too big if you do the titular character.
And now they could do that ride, and it's a wonderful romp.
Speaking of titular, do you remember that Upright Citizens
sketch? Yeah, out of Africa. I can't wait to get out of Africa.
I'm just sick of all these Star Wars. Like, there's no scene. Oh God, it's one of the best.
One of the best sketches ever. Yeah.
Of all time.
Of all time, dude. I'll put that on the list. What ride reused animatronics from the short-lived Superstar Limo? A, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. B, Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. C, The Matterhorn. Or D, The Disneyland Railroad. So which one has that shitfest Superstar Limo, which I love, animatronics reused today in their ride? Is it the train, the Monsters Inc. ride?
It's in the Monsters Inc. ride.
Okay, well, yes, you're right. Drew Carey, Jackie Chan, Whoopi Goldberg, all have been reused in those, like, the crew that's trying to clean up the monster, or like they're the monster guys that are, it's those people. So they're beheaded versions of those animatronics.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So crazy.
So now when you see in the ride, that's like Jackie Chan and Drew Carey and Whoopi and whoever else, Sylvester Stallone. So yeah,
it's a great ride, dude.
It is a fun ride. I love that one. All right,
but not as good as Runaway Railroad.
Yes, that one was great,
unbelievable.
Yeah, I love it.
Also, if you like Disney's like animation, like there's that style of art that it's only been around like 15 years or so. But where they do like heavy strokes on everything, so it looks like it's a drawing, but it's also on 3D objects. There's like a coffee shop that some artist did, and like. My buddy has like a pair of like Nike like Jordans that are they're white with like big thick black lines on it. It looks like a drawing, like a ink drawing. Yeah, but they're actual shoes, but they look like an ink drawing. You know what I'm talking about? That style. Yeah, Runaway Railroad feels like that. It's so rad.
It is wonderful.
This episode brought to you by Disneyland.
Yeah.
Get your passes today, folks.
Which classic illusion technique is used in the Haunted Mansion to create ghostly effects? A, Pepper's Ghost. B, Force Perspective. C, Holographic Projection. Or D, Smoke and Mirrors.
I think Force Perspective. Is that right? Or is that Holographic Projection? I'm trying to think.
It's what technique is used on the Haunted Mansion?
The Haunted Mansion
to create ghost effects. Is it a holograph, Force Perspective, Smoke and Mirrors, or Pepper's Ghost?
Pepper's Ghosts. Is Pepper the gay dude in Modern Family that they're friends with from the Birdcage? It's super funny. Yeah, it is. Pepper. You know what I'm talking about? God.
No, I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Modern Family?
I've seen snippets of it.
You gotta watch the whole series. The show's freaking amazing.
I hear it's good.
It's so good, dude. The characters are fantastic. Okay.
I love Al Bundy.
Dude, Ed O'Neill's everyone, but that's why that show's successful.
No,
it was casted perfect. Everyone plays their parts, and the writing is great for every character.
It is really funny.
You don't even care what the story's about. It's just like them and their reactions to everything is so fucking good. But the story's great. Don't let any of those screenwriters hear this and think that we don't respect the stories, because the story is everything. but the acting is phenomenal. Okay, who is it? What are we doing?
Okay, so
Oh,
which
it's
effect?
holographic smoke and mirrors with a forced perspective on top.
All right. Well, to create the ghostly effects in Disney's Haunted Mansion was the Peppers ghost.
It was none of it. It was none of the ones I guessed. I had all three of those.
Not saying that those aren't in the
it
ride.
was Peppers?
For the ghost effects.
Okay.
But that was a good one, though.
Not interested in asking more. I don't want to.
Well, I've got another one that may give you another chance at
done.
this. All right.
I've already won in my heart, Robert.
Yes, you have, my
I
friend.
don't need to win points to know that I
Are a sexy beast,
am
dude.
a sexy beast.
Well, all right. Well, okay. Let's see. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, I love that ride. My sister
no.
worked on that ride.
Oh, really? Yeah. Honey, we blew up the audience, or Honey, we.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about. It was where Captain EO was,
Yes, yes, yes.
which I also loved. That's also part of
I loved Captain
It
EO.
was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
They did a lot of freak offs in there.
What makes the Hatbox Ghost animatronic in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion unique? What makes that animatronic unique in Disney's Haunted Mansion?
I feel like we talked about this before. On or off a pod.
I feel like we have too.
What makes it unique? The Hatbox Ghost? God, was it from
I'm going to give you the
multiple choice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A, his head disappears and reappears inside a hat box. B, he's the only animatronic that flies. C, he can sing and talk to guests. D, his fucking fat cock is sticking out of his fucking pants. That is obviously a joke.
I'm going to have to go with D.
All right. Well, is it his fat cock? His head disappears and reappears
I said
inside
I'm
a
going to
hat
go with
box.
D. I picked the fat cock one. I know it's probably not technically right, but I'm doing it for them.
Well, his dick is in a hat box.
Is his dick in a hat box?
All right. Well, so is it D? He can sing and talk to guests.
Yeah.
He's the only one that flies,
Yeah.
or his head disappears and reappears inside a hat box ghost. Which one is it?
His head disappears and reappears.
Okay, yeah. Well, I kind of get it, put it out there, and you already knew that. You got that one correct, sir. His head disappears and reappears. The Hatbox Ghost is famous for the illusion where his head vanishes from his body and reappears inside the hat box he's holding. Though he was originally part of the ride when it opened in 1969, which was huge folklore. People would speak of this like it was, a leprechaun. Like it was in the original ride, the Hatbox Ghost.
Yeah.
And there was pictures floating around in the 90s that were like, whoa, of it. And it's just such a rare, amazing thing. And what was cool is for the 50th, they brought it back, or 60th, they brought it back. And it's going to be going to Florida soon. So that's the Hatbox Ghost.
Because it's old, and when you're old, you go to Florida.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. So this is another question of
I
the
got another
animatronics.
question?
How many was that? Was that 10?
I don't know. I haven't been counting the questions.
Okay, well, this is the last.
Been counting the score.
This is a hard one. I feel like this is a hard one, and I feel like
C.
you can get it. All right.
I'm going C.
What are the names of the four main host birds in Disneyland's Enchanted Tiki Room? A, Pierre. B,
I've never been in the tiki room my entire life, even when I was a little kid. Never had a parent that wanted to go in there with me. I've never been in the tiki room. I don't even know what it looks
D
like.
is I've never been to the shit fuck fart fest.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna say D. No,
No, I gotta
I'm making
know.
up.
It's not
I'm
fair.
making
It's
it
not
up.
fair.
Okay. That's why I'm not good at being
Well, I guess that's why they say you're not good at being a what?
I don't know,
A
like
quiz master?
Yeah, slamming down the rules. I feel bad.
You should have to wear a clan hat, the quiz master. Because you know, like that clan has like those funny hierarchy names for like
Yeah,
the
like
different
the Grand Wizard.
dragons and all these like funny
Yeah.
terms, like quiz master.
Yeah, the quiz.
Do you think that do you think we get in trouble like as a podcast because we're silly dudes? We're not racist, but like he's got a clan. Where do you order a clan? I'm sure you could get it on eBay, right?
The Wizard Master?
Yeah, you can get a clan hat on eBay, right?
Yeah.
You probably just
dude.
make one, right? You just
eBay
take a couple triangles
South.
and sew them together and put it on your head and call it a day.
Yeah.
Quizmaster. That'd be cool, dude.
Or Jizz Master Zero.
No.
Another
you didn't have
callback to
turn that
Orgasmo.
sexual. We're trying to get in mainstream view.
Okay. Yes.
Jizzmaster, Robert.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to taint the KKK clan hat riff. Okay. So I'm just going to give it to you because you didn't get it.
Like, is that the DMX reference?
yes.
Was he at a freak off?
Going to give it to you.
He was probably at some freak offs,
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Dude,
on
DMX,
Skid Row or
yeah.
whatever he was up to. He kicks ass, and
Hanging
I'm
out
still
with Sebastian
scared.
Bach from Skid Row.
Yeah, dude.
18 in life, you got it. 18 in life, you know. All right, go on. What's the last question?
That was it.
Wait, what was the answer?
It was A, Pierre, B. Oh, no. Oh, do you want to just guess it, willy nilly? Do you want to just try it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's try it. What are the names of the 4 main host birds at Disneyland's Enchanted Tiki Room? A. Pierre. B. No. Okay. I'm thankful for sunshine, for its positivity and warmth. Not thankful for the cancer, but the other 2 things.
I fucking hate this segment. This segment sucks. This is the worst. This is us being like putting our worst foot forward.
That's true.
I'm thankful for a segment that's turning into shit.
I'm thankful for the kindness of strangers.
All right, that's enough of this shit. All right, let's do our ad read.
Wait, can we please use that as the last one?
What?
Like, give me the one video. We can.